I can tell you is Clutter Clarity is powered by Mr. Floor. Mr. Floor cleaning products are all non-toxic and environmentally safe. And you can learn more at MrFloor.com. All yours, sister.
All right. So there's some questions that you can ask yourself when you're going through your house and looking at items. A couple things you can think of is, would I rebuy this item? So it's like, do I need it? Do I use it? Would I rebuy the item? So you know those little splatter guards you put in your microwave?
Huh?
Okay, so let's say you're cooking bacon.
My tater cooker? Chef Mike?
Not your tater cooker.
You mean the
little
cover...
plastic lid that you put in your microwave?
Yeah.
I would not buy one again because
it splatters. That way you get the splatter. You can take that, you wash that in the sink instead of having to wash the whole microwave down.
Right, but it's just an extra piece. So it's either sitting in the microwave, it's sitting on top of the microwave, it gets dirty, people don't wash it. Just wash the microwave. This is my personal thing.
But see, when you get the sketty in there and then it starts to pop and the sketty is splattering tomato juice all over the place, it's better to have that self-contained splatter.
Possible. I'm just saying, from my point of view, that's a question I ask myself. Would I buy it? No.
Yes.
No,
we have several.
Okay. You don't need several.
Yes, because one's always in the dishwasher.
Okay, so then you would need two. You don't need several.
Several is more than one.
No, it's not.
Less than three.
Okay. So these are some of the questions you asked. And Ron needs one. I don't need one.
Because I'm a splattering mess.
A lot of people say you take the damp paper towel and you put it on top because then you're bringing the moisture back into the food and it keeps the splatter away. So
okay,
there's just options.
But that's wasteful paper. Wasting paper then.
No, because then you have the damp paper, which you can then clean something else with. As somebody would say, pull that answer out of my pocket.
Right.
Okay. So would it impact my life not to have it? So, for example,
yes,
this is what you would ask yourself. Do any of you in this studio have ice skates?
That I wear?
I do not have ice skates.
Do you have ice skates? Not that you wear or not wear.
In the house, yes.
Yes. Okay. Do you wear them?
No, because they're not mine.
Okay. Does the owner of whatever. You're a hockey player. That's different. But let's say you keep ice skates and maybe once every other year you go ice skating.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Ice skates are kind of chunky.
A little.
Yeah. So granted, you are a hockey player. I apologize for the specific example. But maybe if I had a pair of ice skates and, once a year or less often I would go skating, mm-hmm. I would just rent them.
Sure.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed.
So again, this is just
like bowling shoes.
Yes, exactly.
And see, now you're asking the wrong family. Over here, I'm a Polish person in Chicago. We bowl,
That's what you do?
So, yeah. So how many ice skates do you have?
I have 3 different pairs.
That doesn't sound unreasonable.
No, I have one for if I play as forward or defenseman. I have my goalie skates, and then I have my backup goalie skates.
Well, there you go. That sounds very reasonable. So in your case, you would need them all.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe somebody who camps a lot,
mm-hmm.
they could have an argument for having a lot of camping gear. But maybe the argument could be if you have a lot of camping gear, but you haven't camped in forever since the kids were little, maybe donate it, sell it, and then just borrow camping gear.
But that's the thing, though. Like, let's say you do have your own camping gear.
Let's say.
And you haven't used it in a while. Okay, fine. But who do you know that has camping gear if you do get rid of it? That's the one thing to kind of think about.
My husband.
Do you have a camping gear rental stand at your house?
No, but if you called and said, "Hey, I'm going camping with my buddies," we would. What do you call it when you suit somebody up with camping gear? What do you call those?
Outfit.
We would outfit you.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay.
Not the greatest example, but I'm just saying in general,
No, that is a great example. What do you mean not the greatest example?
On my end.
No. Okay, yeah, because that is a great example. So I'm just saying, look at your items. For example, I have this pair of ski pants. They're very cute. They make my butt look nice.
Okay. But you don't ski.
But you still can't ski.
I don't ski. And not only do they make my butt look nice and I can't ski, but they're too small.
Oh.
But I've been saving them because one day
they're going to fit.
one day, they're going to fit, and I'm going to get the call to go skiing, and boy, am I going to look cute sitting at the fire.
At least you're honest.
So I gave them to
But you can rent your skis and you can rent your boots.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you
And
could
your
pick your
binding.
nose and you could pick your friends.
Yeah.
So
But you can't pick your family.
I have a family that goes, they do it. They're all their family, all their siblings and everything. And there's like 30 people. They all go skiing. So I'm like, I really love these ski pants, but why don't you guys take them? And then if I ever decide to go skiing, then I can borrow them, but I might never fit into these pants anyway. But anyway, so look at the items that you have. Do you own something similar? How many black T-shirts do you have?
Oh,
Many.
Yes.
Okay, but not like a rock T-shirt.
No,
just
I
like,
mean,
Yes, mine says the loop.
yeah.
And do you sometimes you sometimes go in your drawer of T-shirts and maybe there's one that you never pull out because it's faded, perhaps. Like if you line
My
up all
loop
your
shirt.
black
No.
T-shirts, you could line them up by black all the way down to fuzzy, pilly gray. So maybe there's something in your, and maybe black T-shirts are a bad example, but maybe there's something that every time you open your drawer, you're like, no, and you put it back. No. Why are you putting it back? Why aren't you using this?
Yeah, but- well, that's
Because
the
if
thing.
I wear it, then the wife will throw it out when it goes through the laundry.
Exactly.
Okay.
She's going to see the hole in it and go,
It's a rag
Yes.
now.
Yes, it's a rag now. Yes.
Yeah, I generally
oregano?
A rag now.
Oh.
generally with T-shirts, I do a Goodwill run once a year.
There you go. But if there's something that you're just pulling out and then putting back because you're like, don't feel like wearing it, you don't feel ever like wearing it. To be continued. To be continued.
We'll be back right after this.
Return.